Good evening. Good evening, Trang. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Hello, I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes? I can hear you now. Hello?
Hello?
Are you busy?
No.
Can you tell me what are you doing?
Um, I'm reading. I'm reading some comic because I need to. My school have make a competition about write comics.
Hmm?
I join it. So I right now I want to get some information in the internet to have a good comic.
Okay, I understand. I think I gave you homework. I think I gave you homework.
Yeah.
Now, can you type your
Everything.
homework? Yeah.
Okay.
So is this your answer? How
Yeah.
mangrove trees are sowing the seeds of female empowerment in Vietnam. Mangrove trees sowing the seeds of female. Okay. So the one who sow the mangrove seeds are all female.
What? What do you mean?
I said, based on your answer, the current event in Vietnam today is that because I am a bit confused also with your answer. So I ask you that all the people who sow the seeds, who sow mangrove seeds, are all female.
Yeah. Some is male.
But what do you mean with your answer? Like how mangrove trees are sowing the seeds of female empowerment in Vietnam? Oh, I understand. Okay, so sowing mangrove seeds in Vietnam is kind of female empowerment, like that.
Yeah.
Hmm. So the current event is talking about empowerment of women.
Mm,
I see that. Now let's move on with our speaking. Let's move on with our speaking lessons.
yeah.
Yeah, so welcome again to our class in Pentado. This is all about speaking, and this is the unit number 6 for our speaking lesson, and this is the technology part 2. So we're done with the part 1 last time. Now we are going to talk about this one. Can you tell me what is technology?
Mm,
Can you tell me what is technology?
It's an uncountable things that technology we can use like technology like an iPod or telephone or computer. Technology that we use um mm, we use technology because like we use the computer to get information, we use the phone to make friends, or we can uh, call to our friends, make friends, chat with friends. We use technology right now, I think.
Hmm. I see. That's nice. Oh, very good. Now, let's move on with Let's move on with this one. When did you get your first technology? Like when your parents give you technology, when did you get it?
When did I get it? Hmm, I don't know.
You don't know, like when did you get your technology that you are using?
When did I? When did I was? I can hear it clearly.
That the question is on the screen. When did you get the technology that you are using?
I get technology when I am in the computer, in the
Hmm.
phones.
Hmm. Okay, how often do you use it?
Uh, hmm, I use it often.
Yeah, how often?
Uh, I think it's 4 hours a week.
4 hours a week.
Yeah,
And how many times a week?
how many times? About 1 hour or 30 minutes.
Yeah, for how many days in a week? Like, how are you using every day? And you have only 30 minutes to 1 hour of using technology like that?
Yeah.
Mm. Why is it so important to you? Or let us just answer the question first. Is technology important to you? Does technology important to you?
Yeah.
Yes, and how is it important to you? Why is it important to you?
It is important because I need to use technology to get the information. If I want to get the information in the internet about some about the news or about some about exercise, or I
Hmm?
will if I forgot the homework, I can ask my friend in the messenger, in the Instagram or in the Facebook. Or I can use the telephone to call my friend if I have any emergencies, and I can make friends, or if I can call to them if they are live far from here, far from here.
Mm, okay. And that's the end. That's the end of our speaking lesson for tonight. I guess you answered the question correctly and you answered everything. Now let's move on with our writing. So our writing, this is also the lesson number 7 for our writing. So wait me for a moment. I will just open our book. Okay, so let's move on with this one. So welcome again to our class. Welcome to Panchato's class. And this writing topic is all about a recipe. Do you know what is recipe, Trang?
No.
You are cook. You likes to cook meal for your family, but you don't know what is recipe means?
Hmm. Wait, I will think. Recipe. Is that a or is that like we need to the recipe to make the food. That example, if we want to make a fish soup, we need a recipe to make it yummy.
Okay, so when you don't know how to cook the food, that's the time that you need a recipe. Or recipe is like how you cook the meal, how you cook the food. What are the ingredients that you will be using? How many minutes you will cook that one? How many minutes you will do the cooking? How many minutes will the food can be served? So that's the ingredients, okay? And that's the recipe, okay? Recipe is like a procedure for us. On hello, Trang? Hel- Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I said when we don't know how to cook food, then that is the use for the recipe for us. So recipe is the procedure on how we will cook the food. For example, what are the ingredients that we will be using in that kind of food? What in that kind of meal? Why? How many minutes will it be cooked and will it be served? What are the first step? What are the second step? What are the last step? Like that. So how many grams, how many pieces of foods, how many pieces of these kinds of ingredients that we are going to put in this certain meal. That's the meaning for recipe, okay? Understand, Trang? Now, this is the preparation for the recipe. Now, we need to read this. This is the example of recipe. This is the recipe for pasta with bacon and tomato sauce. This is all about favorite dish. Now, I will read first. I want you to read again, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite dish, pasta with bacon and tomato sauce. Ingredients: 1 red onion, 2 red peppers, 120 gram of bacon, 1 can or 450 gram of tomatoes, 1 cup of water, olive oil, garlic, oregano, 50 grams of pasta. That's per person. Now, for the method or for the procedure and how to cook pasta with bacon and tomato sauce, you need to first cut the onion, the red peppers, the bacon into small pieces. 2. Heat some olive oil in a pan and fry the onion, red peppers, and bacon. 3. Add oregano, garlic, tomatoes, and water and cook it for 20 minutes. Cook the pasta in a big pot of boiling water. Serve the pasta with sauce and enjoy! That's it. That is how we cook pasta with bacon and tomato sauce. It's time for you to read the recipe, Trang. Can you please read?
My favorite dish, pasta with bacon and tomato sauce. Ingredients: 1 red onion, 2 red peppers, 120 kilograms bacon, 1 can, about 450 grams tomatoes, 1 cup water, olive oil, garlic, oregano, 50 gram pasta per person. Method: 1. Cut the onion, red peppers, and bacon into small pieces. 2. Add some olive oil in a pan and fry the onion, red peppers, and bacon. 3. Add oregano, garlic, tomato, and water and cook for 20 minutes. 4. Cook the pasta in big pot or boiling water. 7. Serve the pasta with the sauce and enjoy.
Okay. Now, please, Trang, familiarize the ingredient, familiarize the method, because we are going to do an activity. So the activity includes asking about ingredients. So can you please look at the ingredients and look at the method first before we move on to the next page so that you can answer it clearly because hello, hello. I can't hear you again, Trang. I guess there's a problem with your internet again.
Hello.
Yeah, that's okay. So, Trang, I said, please familiarize the ingredients, familiarize the method, because our activity later on asking or talking about the ingredients. I want you to look at the ingredients and the method first before I will go to the next part, because I will not be going back to this page again. So please, Trang, familiarize. I will give you time. Tell me if you are ready to move on to the next page. If you are ready to move on to our activity.
Can you say again? Because uh, uh, before you said it, their internet have some problem. So there is a little bit I can hear you say a thing.
I said I want you to familiarize the ingredients, familiarize the method, because we are going to have an activity that includes the ingredients and method. I want you to familiarize first because I don't want to go back to this page again while we are answering the activity. So please, Trang, familiarize and then tell me if you are done because I will be moving to the activity.
Okay.
Tell me if you are ready to be moving on to the next part.
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, that's good. Now, let's move on. Here, are the sentences true or false? You need to check. Yeah. I know, you need to put the true one. For example, if true, then you need to put true here. False, if you need to put false here. So you need to tell me if these are true or false. Now, I give you time to answer. Number one, you need 2 red peppers to make this dish. Number two is correct. Number one is correct. Oh, you didn't answer it. Okay, tell me if you are ready.
I'm finished.
Correct? Perfect. You've got a perfect score. Now let's move on to the next one. Rewrite the sentences with the comma. You need to rewrite the sentences using the comma. As you can see, the sentence number one, to make this dish, you'll need spaghetti, tomatoes, meat, and some cheese. So you need to rewrite this in this area, in this blank, and thus have a comma. Do you know what comma means? Comma is this.
Yeah, I understand comma.
All right, so tell me if you're ready. Number 1, spaghetti, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay. All is well. All is perfect. Now, let's move. Continue, Trang. This is the continuation of the first activity.
Yeah.
Yan ang
English, music, and history, football, basketball, cricket, baseball, golf, tennis, or badminton. Correct. Okay, so let's move on with this one. We are going to continue. You need to put a circle, on the questions, okay? From A, from B, from C. Hulog ka. Number 1, cut the carrots and onions into the small pieces and add. Cook, boil, add, wash. I'm sorry, number 4 is wash up because we are talking about the present tense or present perfect. The simple present, I mean. Washing up is talking about the present continuous, okay? Oh, okay, Trang? Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So let's move on with this one. This is your homework, Trang. You need to write the ingredients of your favorite meal. Write the ingredients of your favorite meal, okay?
Okay.
Okay, please write the ingredients of your favorite meal. That I will check that by tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time, Trang. I'll see you again by Saturday, tomorrow evening. Goodbye and good night.
Yeah. Goodbye. Good night.